Hi friends. So today I saw this small incident. It reminded me a very beautiful story of two pots and a farmer that we all must have heard in our lives, maybe in childhood or while growing up. So there was this a very hardworking artisan long ago. Used to live in a village. His name was Bhimaya, and he used to work for his landlord. And every day he used to carry water in his two earthen pots, tying up either side of a very heavy and big stick, which we call लाठी in हिंदी. सो वो दोनों पॉट्स को दोनों साइड हैंग करके अच्छे से बांध के पानी भर के हर रोज़ काफ़ी दूर से लेके जाता था अपने लैंडलॉर्ड के घर में रखने के लिए, यूज़ करने के लिए. एंड एक पॉट में क्रैक था, दूसरे पॉट बिल्कुल परफेक्ट था. वो जिस पॉट में क्रैक था वो थोड़ा थोड़ा पानी लीक करता रहता था. एंड फिर ये क्रैक पॉट सोचता था, ही इज़ टू नॉट फील सो गुड अबाउट हिमसेल्फ कि यार मेरे अंदर क्रैक है, पानी इतनी मेहनत से भर के ले जाता है मेरा मालिक, और घर पहुँचते पहुँचते काफ़ी हद तक पानी कम हो जाता है. ये मुझे फेक क्यों नहीं देता, एक्सचेंज क्यों नहीं कर देता, कोई बेटर पॉट ले आता. लुक एट द अदर वन, ही इज़ टू थिंक इन हिज माइंड. एट द सेम टाइम द अदर पॉट विच वॉज परफेक्ट, जिसमें कोई लीकेज नहीं था, पानी पूरा अच्छे से भरता था और वो पहुँच जाता था. वो उसका फन, ही यूज टू मेक फन ऑफ दैट leaked pot, that you have a look at yourself, you have a crack, you have a you are of no use to the owner. तुम्हारे इतना सारा पानी लीक हो जाता है जब तक हम घर पहुंचते हैं. You should be ashamed of yourself, you have this flaw, you're of no use to the owner. And the time, days passed by, and one day while Bhimaya was carrying water as usual, on the way this cracked pot said to himself, why don't you exchange me, replace me with a better pot? Look, I am having a crack in me, and that's why the water that you carry from this place till home is not staying in its place, and it goes down from its level. And look at the other pot, he carries all the water that you fill in him, and I'm not able to carry all the water. And Bhimaya understood his situation. He said, look at the flower which are your side. And suddenly the cracked pot was surprised कि देखा उसने मुड़ के. And then he was surprised, pleasantly surprised. wow, इतना सुंदर नज़ारा, इतने ब्यूटीफुल फ्लावर्स मैंने तो अभी तक देखे ही नहीं थे, मैं तो ध्यान ही नहीं देता था. Perhaps I was so sad, I was so engrossed and caught up with my own flaws, with my own weakness. And of course along the way the other perfect pot used to make fun of him. He used to emphasize his weakness even furthermore. So Bhimaya said at the same time, can you notice that why these flowers are not the other side and these are your side? Imagine if you would have not have this crack and पानी लीकेज नहीं करता तुम्हारी इस क्रैक में से, तो ये फ्लावर्स इतने अच्छे ब्लूम नहीं होते. एंड ये फ्लावर्स किस चीज़ के लिए यूज़ होते हैं? भगवान को मंदिर में चढ़ाने के लिए. नाउ कैन यू इमेजिन, अगर तुम्हारे अंदर वो क्रैक नहीं होता, ये पानी लीक नहीं करता, ये फ्लावर्स नहीं होते, और ये फ्लावर्स से हम भगवान को मंदिर में नहीं चढ़ा पाते. एंड ही वॉज एस्टॉनिश्ड hearing this, the cracked pot, and suddenly he was brimming with a smile and self-esteem, self-confidence. The entire situation changed. At the same time, the other pot, who is so called perfect, he felt ashamed of himself. He said, sorry buddy, I did make fun of you, I joked about your flaw, I stressed about your weakness all the time. I'm sorry for this, I did hurt you. And Bhimaya heard the conversation between these two pots, and he said, it's okay, you both are equally important to me when you are together. You cannot exist in isolation, you both work as a team and you both are useful for me. And the moral of the story is so simple yet so deep, that in our life often, no matter how well educated we are, how well known we are, वट एवर वी आर डूइंग, हम लाइफ के कौन से स्टेज पे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं, कई बार जाने अनजाने में हम हमारी कमियों से या हमारी सिचुएशन में कुछ नेगेटिव छोटी मोटी डे टू डे लाइफ बातों से इतने कंज्यूम हो जाते हैं दैट वी स्टार्ट टॉकिंग ओनली एंड सीइंग ओनली बैड थिंग अबाउट अस, अबाउट आवर सेल्स और नेगेटिव थिंग्स, and or try to find negativity in the situation or people just because of one or two incident or one or two weakness that you might have. The moral of the story is we all have flaws. No one is perfect in this world. Why can't we accept this simple fact and live our life? Because there are so many people out there suffering for no reason, for small little things. And when I observe, when I look them, I've worked with so many people, helped them, and I hear so many stories, I read a lot. The one common thing which boils down is we are so consumed about negativity, complaints, negative emotions, situations, people around us, that we are often forget to look at all good things in our life, all good and strong positive points that we possess, that situation has, the God has given, that we have in our life. And here comes into picture the word gratitude. If we are grateful for small little things in our life and everything that we possess as an individual and be grateful to God, we will always be happy no matter what. And of course, we all have some flaws, some weaknesses. Everything is useful in one or the other context somewhere in our life. And if you really you think that these flaws are affecting this, weakness are affecting in our life, in your life, then definitely we can take steps, actions, inspired actions to work upon those weaknesses and make our lives even better. So this is what I wanted to share today with all of you. Thank you.